Hello team and welcome to another episode of Will It Mock, a YouTube series where we get to pull apart some of LEGO's best creations and then rebuild them back into something completely different. Today's episode we'll be pulling apart the LEGO Creator Series green rally car and turning it into it's kind of a green spaceship speedster of sorts, but you'll have to wait till the end to see. If you'd like a free copy of the instructions for this build, head across to my Rebrickable account at the end of this video. Of course, if you'd like to stay up to date with the series, feel free to press like and subscribe now. Let's get stuck into it. Alright, now I've managed to sort everything into not only colour order, but I've also pieced together a lot of the pairs. That way, visually, as I'm putting the mock together and I'm grabbing a piece, I know that if it has a pair to it, I'll be able to mirror that to the other side of the mock. Now I'll show you what I've come up with. Typically when I'm starting a mock, I'll either start on the cabin or the engine, trying to make something as something a little bit interesting to get the model started. Now first off, we've got the window attached. It's a little bit finicky on one of these angled pieces. I quite like these. They add a little bit of dimension to the model and also get a little bit of height going straight away. Second thing, we'll attach some 3x2s to the side. This just means that anything else that we bolt on is going to have a bit of rigidity to it. From here, we can start to build out the front of the mock, and we'll just add a little bit of a decorative piece there to join it up. Now we flip this over, and from here, again, these pieces are a little bit finicky to hold on to until they get a little bit of structure to them. Flip it back over, and now we can add in our sloped pieces. So because these sloped pieces are paired, it's fairly easy to get a good mirrored effect on both sides. And then for the moment, that's pretty much it. So it gives us a fairly stable mock to build from. And now that we have the main part of the cabin and the bonnet, we can keep building from there. Alright, for the next bit, we're going to try and extend the bonnet and create the front of the mock. So we've got our main part of the cabin, the front of the bonnet there. We're going to try and keep the yellow and green theme going for the whole front of this mock. There's quite a few different colours here. It's going to be difficult to really throw the blue and the white in a way where it actually makes sense. So we'll just stick to the green and the black for the moment. So first off, we've got an 8x1, and we'll connect a couple of these 2x1s to the edges. Just on the bottom here, we've got these. There are 3x1, however, they have just a 2 connection on the top there. Let's throw that on the bottom. Now these were originally the wheel arches, but I'm going to try and make a bit of a grille out of them, and I'm not too sure how that's going to turn out in the long run, but I'm happy to give it a go. Alright, now that we've got these, we'll add in some extra colour to carry that through on the 2x1s, and then we'll also throw in a connector so that this will connect up towards the bonnet. Once again, we've got some sloped pieces which really suit the front of any mock quite well. And then from there, we can connect it up. Alright, now again, it's a little bit flimsy until we get a bit more of the mock going, but we've got the main cabin, the bonnet, and also the front grille starting to come together. Alright, well, I'll keep going. I'll see what else I can come up with, and I'll see you at the end. Alright, now we have the finished mock here. While it has all come together, I'm going to call this one a little bit of a bitzer. In terms of a theme, it's a futuristic speedster of some sort, maybe even a rally car. It doesn't run wheels, but it does have spare wheels in the back, or you can envision that the back of it is more of the propulsion system for this mock. Now, in terms of some of the challenges, probably the most technical part of this build was the front. You can see that it's been built up as well as down, and in getting the pieces at the bottom here to sit well and with good rigidity, it posed a few challenges in the way that it connected. So if I pull this out, alright, so you can see here I've had to make not only a system to be able to connect both up and down, but then also a bit of a halo around it so that reinforces it. What I found is that making the mechanism initially worked, but it was just a little bit flimsy in the front. So if we put this back together, even though it's only being held by a 1x4 segment, the clutch power on this one is still more than enough to provide enough rigidity in the front there. Overall, this mock has turned out not too bad. There's a few things that I'd like to change, and I might even come back and revisit this at another date. If you'd like a free set of instructions for this mock, head across to my Rebrickable account. And if you'd like to see more mock builds from me, hit the like and subscribe button so that I'll see you again next time. Have fun building. Thanks.